This drill we're doing is turning, step, turn, slam. So what that looks like is here, if I'm turning towards my right, then my right foot is going to be forward. Ball is out in front like this. All my weight is on this forward leg. What I'm trying to do first is get as much turn out of this leg as I can. So I'm bringing this belt buckle as far and deep into this hip as I can, getting as much turn, turn, turn. Foot stays stable. Don't lose the inside edge of that foot. Don't let it start to flare and come up off the ground. We have to turn into that foot. We're not allowed to let the inside edge come up off the ground. What we do from there, once we turn torso and pelvis as much as we can, we're going to now step. So now we're in kind of more of a golf position, this bilateral stance. Turn, step, now with more stability. How much further can we turn? This is going to be our max turn, and from here, slam. So when it comes to the slam, turn, step, turn, what I want to do is drop the hands straight down. So the hands kind of stay in this position where they're kind of clapping or squeezing the ball. We don't want to do is let one arm come up on top and then we're slamming down like that. Instead, it's going to be here where we can just drop the arms down. We can use the ground and ground reaction forces to help get more speed and force, where we dip and then drive, and we can combine that with the hands and the slingshot. So turn, step, turn, slam. When we get really good at that, we'll think more about turn, step, turn, lead with the pelvis, where we get this drop and turn, and then let the trunk come along, and then let the hands drop and slam. So now we're working on that separation, where we're here, turn at the pelvis, turn at the trunk, and then use that slingshot to slam that ball right next to your toes on that outside part of the foot. So we can build that sequencing in and that motor control and stability. So we're here, turn, step, turn, dropping through. Okay, slam that ball straight down. Don't let that ball come out in front and start rolling that way. That tells us that we got more into this throw the arms out over top type motion, instead of letting everything else go along and it falls right into the slot. So we get to work on some of those mechanics in a drill like this too, where the main focus is creating speed and power. Then we get to work on separation, and all the while we get to make sure that we're working on good arm mechanics and positioning and not influencing a bad position or characteristic where the arms go flying out towards the front. Go ahead, give it a shot.